Definitely, yeah. You talk about these guys on the internet and these armchair quarterbacks who kind of will sit back and throw out jabs, seemingly without consequence. One sort of thing which I've noticed, which kind of bugs me, especially because really, I mean, I'm not bullshitting whatsoever. The Ultimate Fighter 1 was really when I started getting interested in the sport, and you were my favorite fighter in the house. And it really kind of bugs me when people like a FrontRowBrian will sit back and say stuff about someone who's achieved more in his life than probably that internet troll could achieve in 100 lifetimes. What is the whole origin of this sort of thing that he's got against you?
Oh, that guy! I didn't even know who he was until. So what happened was, I really enjoy calling people out. I just find it amusing when people are blatantly lying and trying to get away with it. And so this guy, whatever his name is, FrontRowBrian, starts talking about how he's being considered to be a new host on my show, MMA Uncensored. He's going to replace Craig Gordon as the host, and he's in final talks. He's ready to sign the contract. So I just started tweeting at him, "Hey, that's good news. I'm glad to hear it. Who are you talking to at Spike? I'll put in a good word for you." No response. "Hey, who are you talking to there at Spike? I'd love to put in a good word for you." No response. "So are you talking to someone there at Spike? I'm a little confused here. You said you were really close to finalizing your contract." No response. "So when are you coming on board?" I talked to Quarry. He said nothing. I talked to my executive producer. He said they don't even know who you are. So at this point, he starts to engage me, and when I get into discussions with people like that, I try not to really put in any opinion. I don't call them an idiot or a trash talker. I just repeat facts, because you can't argue with facts. And it came down to it. He wasn't talking to anyone at Spike TV. He wasn't talking to anyone at Original Media, at MMA Uncensored. This was all total lies and fabrications designed to get him attention for something that he isn't doing. It's like me saying, "Hey, guess what? I'm going to be the new pitcher for the Dodgers. I'm just finalizing my contract right here." How ridiculous. And we're in a society where somebody like that gets recognized for spouting lies like that. I just find it so amusing when I'm able to take somebody like that and just point out clearly, "Oh, look at what he tweeted here. This is a total lie. This person is a liar. They're cowardly. They're misrepresenting themselves. They have really done nothing with their lives. They're trying to insert them into our world where we've worked really hard to be here." And that's where it all started. And honestly, I've never given them a second thought since, because people like that aren't even worth thinking about. It was Roosevelt that said, "It's not the critic who counts. The guy who's sitting outside the ring and who's saying how good or how bad you are. It's the guy that's inside the ring. It's really putting in the effort. It's experiencing the highs and the lows of victories and losses." I had a friend when I was a little kid getting into photography, and he said, "Boy, you should get a camera and we should do this." And I remember thinking to myself, I don't want to be the guy taking pictures of other people living their life. I want to be the guy doing something that people say, "Hey, let's get together and watch what he's doing." And we all have our own way. My best friend's a photographer. We all choose our own path, and I'm never going to besmirch anyone or talk badly about whatever path anybody takes, because all my closest friends all have something in common. And if you go to one of my hotel room after fight parties, you're going to see the most eclectic group of people, because I'll have a medical device president, the CEO of a medical device company. I'll have somebody who runs a video game company. I'll have another guy who's just a hardcore fan who's been following me forever and just has a passion for this, and a buddy who owns a comic book store, or somebody else who's running a TV show. all of my friends have one thing in common, no matter where they're at in their life, and it's a passion to live life.